Hey there, it's Jamie here from Conscious Man Attraction. And today I wanted to share with you something that I think can sometimes be overlooked. Attracting into your life a conscious man who is truly compatible with you is not a quick process. It's not something that will just happen overnight. I see a lot of advice and tips that talk about manifesting your soulmate really quickly. And well, it's true that sometimes you hear wonderful stories about how someone did some course or a coaching program, and within about 2 weeks, she had found her twin flame for life. Yes, it does happen. But honestly, I think those are exceptional cases. For most of us, it takes time, and we often have to go through several relationships before we finally meet someone compatible and we can create that relationship that actually works. The thing is, you're trying to manifest a conscious man, not just an average nice guy. And there's a big difference. Attracting a conscious partner is all about matching frequencies, matching your vibrations. And as you grow and transform, your vibration is changing and evolving into something higher and finer. Your vibration is becoming a higher frequency of light, of more depth and expanded awareness. Up to now, your relationships and the men that you've got involved with were a reflection of your old vibration, the old you. And that was the you who had less experience, less confidence, less awareness, and probably less clarity about your values and standards. And it's not that hard to find men who are also like that, men who are perhaps nice and probably not bad persons, but men who don't have so much clarity and awareness about themselves and about what they want in life. So if you're wanting to meet a man who is clear about what he wants, a man who is confident and who is conscious and aware of himself emotionally and spiritually, then you need to allow time for that shift to take place in yourself. And then you need time for that to start to take effect in your external life. So let me explain something about working with the divine, working with the universe. It's kind of a basic principle, almost a spiritual law, you could say. And that is, inner change can happen fast, but outer change happens more slowly. So your inner transformation can happen in an instant, in a flash of insight, of inspiration, a moment of illumination. You can suddenly have a big realization about yourself or about life and the universe. In that instant, you can suddenly see the connections. You connect all the dots and you know that what you need to do. And in a moment, you can feel like a different person. But your outer life, your living situation, your relationships, they don't just suddenly change like that in a flash. I mean, yes, it can happen. I mean, anything can happen when you're working with the divine. But generally, for most people, changes in your life and in the kind of people and circumstances that you're attracting, these changes happen much slower than your inner changes. You've heard it said so often, though, that our life is a reflection of what we project, right? But actually, it takes time for our external environment to change and shift into alignment with what we are projecting in our inner vibration. The mechanics of life move relatively slowly. The cogs and the wheels behind the movement of the universe is usually much slower than we expect. Our karma, our habits, our tendencies, and our beliefs and our behavior, it all takes time to manifest externally in our everyday life. When we go through an inner transformation, the shift that happens is like a river changing course. From the source, the spring, the river may change its direction, but for the rest of the river flowing downstream, it takes time to see the effects of that change in the course. This is why it takes time when you're trying to change your life, or when you're using law of attraction, for example, to manifest something. And the same when you're trying to attract a conscious man. Within yourself, you feel that you're different and that you're ready for a deeper relationship, a more spiritual or a more conscious relationship. But it takes time for that new vibration to propagate out into the universe. And it takes time for the flow of the river of your karma to shift course. In fact, the life that you have now, your current situation, your relationships, are in reality a reflection of who you were in the past. So it's kind of like an echo of your old self. That's why sometimes we feel like our life is not in line with our energy or our vibration. So you just have to be patient, I'm afraid. Be patient, but without the frustration. The energy of frustration will actually slow this process down. It will have a counterproductive effect, and being frustrated, annoyed, or fed up will keep you stuck for longer. Don't focus on the frustration of wondering when you are finally going to meet the right man. You can ask the universe. You can set your intention and send it out there, like a ritual of law of attraction. But then you should let go, almost forget about it. Let go of the waiting and the expectation, and just trust in the divine, trust in the universe. She has heard you, and she sees you changing and making that effort for your own inner transformation. Trust that she is organizing things in the background. You can't see it, but she's working on it. And she has to work with your karma. She has to work with your conditioning and with your beliefs. In fact, she has to be patient with you because she can only go at your pace. And that's the pace of your own personal growth and evolution. If you want to speed things up, the best thing you can do is really just focus on your own life. Concentrate on living in the present and working on yourself and building the life that you want. Don't resist life. Don't make it more complicated for the divine. Surrender to the flow of the universe and let her carry you on the river as it gradually changes course, and it will take you to new places and new people. This is how you work in collaboration with the divine, and this is how the process of attracting a conscious man works. So I hope you found this interesting, maybe some ideas for you to think about, and I'll be back again soon with another video. Take care. What was my dog doing? What are you doing down there? Hey? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, mister?